The Gambella conflict refers to sporadic conflicts in the Gambella region of Ethiopia between armed groups of the indigenous Anuak people with civilians of the indigenous Nuer people and the Ethiopian military, following resettlement policies implemented by the Derg regime in the 1980s. A number of ethnic conflicts have taken place between the Anuak people indigenous to much of the Gambella region and other groups in the region. Following the collapse of the Derg regime, persistent ethnic tensions in the region have occasionally exploded into open conflict where Anuak killed innocent Nuer people. Such conflict erupted in the early to mid-2000s, coinciding with an increase in petroleum extraction in the region and led to a number of incidents resulting in the large-scale deaths of civilians. The Ethiopian military has intervened to combat Anuak militias that were always attacked Nuer and Highlanders on the roads and in Gambella. Anuak activists have claimed that ethnic Anuaks in Ethiopia have suffered from torture, indiscriminate killings, looting and discrimination from various other minority militias operating in the country, which was lied to cover up their wrongdoing to Nuer and Highlanders as well as from the Ethiopian government itself. The Ethiopian government has denied that its military was involved in attacks on Anuaks and instead attributed violence in the region to local ethnic militias. Others have alleged that Anuak militias have committed human rights abuses against other groups, such as killing Nuer civilians, both Nuer that live in Gambella and Nuer that come from South Sudan during the civil war, and situated in Pinudo refugee camps in Gambella near to the Anuak territory. Many people in Gambella been suffering and still suffer under Anuak leadership for so many years, and the Ethiopian government failed to protect the people of Gambella. Anuak people always claim that the Gambella land belonged to them, and yet they are South Sudanese like Nuer, cause both the communities are also refugees. Anuak are killing Nuer people because of petroleum and gold issue in Gambella to protect it from being shared